Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Oakland Raiders. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
This nigga G Money sent me a trade for McMillan. A first and a fourth. Nope.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play.
First and a fourth.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They keep on saying McMillan 26. I'm like, what the fuck that mean? His first and his fourth ain't shit.
Off play action. Cannon. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a game.
John not, bro. I don't know if you've seen it.
A new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cannon. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executing well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
To throw on 3rd down. Cannon.
Oh, come on, you overthrown motherfucker, man.
Picked off around the 41. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Oh.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there.
Come on, man. Overthrown.
And I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand.
That's the shit that be blowing on me, man. Nigga was open.
The first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he's got room. Look at the spin.
Ooh, I can go with this nigga.
Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that shit be pissing me off, man.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Man, that should have been an easy completion.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Packers get set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more
They got like a 96 throwing power.
Just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Trying to shake off the interception.
Oh my God, I'm done.
Picked off at the 23. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
All right, let me calm down.
As a defender, if you come up with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that, but to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
I get sacked so much, I'll be so hurried to throw the fucking ball.
Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
I ain't passing no more.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Oh my God.
Right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he
This nigga from C Pleasant, he ain't supposed to know how to play.
Convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And Hollywood drinking partner.
The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got it.
Yeah, I used to go to that jump.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard. Leopard. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, my fault.
And he is in. Touchdown.
My stupid ass.
Amari Cooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do in good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I'm gonna get serious on his eyes. He about to get a rude awakening.
Now a handoff. Johnson.
Why go outside?
This one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
All right, here we go.
On 3rd down, Cannon.
Oh,
man. Almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Missed that motherfucker.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
I got Charlie Hope, my X button, man.
Field position for him as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. What?
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football.
I might do this,
They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. Fake. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got it. The tight end, Jeff Hireman. A very solid gain of 27.
What is this nigga, man?
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All we need is one play for us. One play for us.
They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Let's give a nigga one play.
Of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
My cigarettes in the room.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Back down to that Philly. Here we go.
On the carry, it's Muhammad. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
Man, this nigga disrespectful like shit. Man. Hold on, I forgot this.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
I didn't want that. I'd have been at the one.
Back onto the field. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
That was 4 for 8.
Team because, you know, you've put something out there. You've given yourself a chance. You're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
We about to calm down.
On 1st down, Cannon.
Come on, baby.
Hold it. Got hit.
Damn it.
Pops out, incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time.
I'm so used to getting sacked as soon as I hike the ball.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Cannon. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot.
Yeah, you can't catch the motherfucker.
Come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
They certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake. Cannon. Nowhere to
See, that's why it is. That's why right there.
Pick it up. 20, 10, and the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
All right, come on, Aaron. Let's get it going.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. On second down, Johnson.
How does nigga go? This nigga dove out of nowhere.
3-yard line. P.J. Hall there to make the tackle.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw on third down. Cannon. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
And what do we
I
talk
just
with them
suck.
about prior
That's
to the
all it
game?
is.
Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
This is taken at the 10.
Come on, fast, give me
So
one.
a minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Muhammad. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney. Barney. Hey, I'm coming. Gun.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Here's the Raiders punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own
Yeah, that was
zone.
me fumbling. I've been going the other way. That's the shit I be talking about, man.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. But not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. A second quarter score from down in Houston. And the lead has gotten even bigger. The Texans have got it in cruise control right now. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one.
Now let's go.
On 1st and 10, Cannon. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he is
Come
met
on.
quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Detroit, Detroit.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cannon. Buying time to his left. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Detroit, Detroit.
From the gun, Cannon. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Throwing again. Cannon. Being chased out left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down. It's a nice
touchdown.
Yards, and it gives him a 1st and
That
goal.
should have been a touchdown,
So
man. Come on.
With the Raiders on top, as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report.
That wasn't a
Here's
touchdown.
Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Man, I can't catch a break. Yo, this is me every game. I can't never catch it. That was touchdown.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the 2nd half is now underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but
Damn, that was touchdown, man.
Simply taking a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
Damn,
the offensive
man.
staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They go again with Muhammad. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs.
Now let's go. 319. 319. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll look to set up his blockers.
Oh.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part.
Oh, my God.
3rd time.
Thought that was touchdown.
This return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Fuck.
That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys to scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And he'll have it past midfield.
Damn, I thought that was touchdown, man.
All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game.
I ain't got no more drink.
Like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And this
Oh.
inside to Funchess.
I'll get my ass.
Funchess, his first touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
As usually, I play underneath. That usually a pick.
Extra points.
I'll flag on right. All right, whatever, man. Fuck y'all. Fuck this game.
27. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Need me a drink. I got this bitch keep blowing my phone up.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
I should have
away.
left that situation alone, North Carolina.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a
Hey,
touchback.
man.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Over. Here we go now.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. Gets past one man. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Back to throw. Cannon.
Oh, come on, man.
Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Cannon. And he comes back with one complete. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the 1st down yardage. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
All right, here we go. Boom!
To throw on 2nd down. Cannon.
Why did I'm about to actually thought that was a been touchdown.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They give him a gain of 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Cannon forced out to his left. And he fires one incomplete.
I threw it out of bounds.
That's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
All right, here we go.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Cannon dancing to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Now let's go.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They come up in an offset eye. They'll run it with Johnson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed. Because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
He'll get it up the middle, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. David Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers get a score closer.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it down.
What the fuck, man?
Spin into some open field. That one good for 33 in the first.
He's on this
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there. Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. the East Bay. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They go with Chubb on second down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back.
Man,
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
I did the outside strike. I'm trying to contain the outside.
I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. And they'll go on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, my God.
This is caught by Cooper for a Raider touchdown.
Caught me all the way.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On first down, Cannon. And the Raiders have got him. Mario Edwards in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll run it with Johnson, and he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, Cannon.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted for the 4th time today.
Nah, I quit.
Picked up by DJ Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them. But all game
I'm hungry
he's
as
seen the
shit.
holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! No. Check. Patriot! Patriot!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Kenny Clark busting through to get him for a loss of 6. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Cannon, nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A loss. Nowhere to go.
Can't even do a screen. That's crazy.
These guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Detroit! Detroit!
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got it.
That's like running a school up on and everything.
Again, yet another touchdown as they just So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
From the gun, Cannon.
Look at that. Look at that test sign right there. Man, come on.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if
how do you get more open than that?
It's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cannon, wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Looking to throw. Cannon. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big offensive